Hello everyone, and welcome to Kyzer and the Voices. I'm Kyzer Akron, the host of the Voices, and welcome to the finale of Kirby 64, The Crystal Shards. Yes, we are doing this now, because let's be honest, we can pretty much end it off right here and now. There's not much left to this game. Well, first off, we need to enter this creepy castle. Thank you for showing us the way, Waddle. And we're going to be starting off with Crystal Shard number 66. Use electricity on this block and collect. So yeah, given that there's only this stage, one more stage, and then 2 boss fights, I figured there was no point in, making it 2 more episodes. It just seemed a bit forced. So I figured let's end it off on a very high note and collect all the shards this episode and take down the 2 final bosses because, yes, there will be 2. There shall be 2, my friends. So yes. This is, in fact, the finale, and I must be honest, I am a little bit sad. I mean, don't get me wrong, I have had a blast showing this game off to you guys, but it's bittersweet, because it's coming to an end. But then again, all good things must come to an end at some point, right? Can't have a good thing forever. So, enjoy it while you got it. Anyways, that aside, let's keep going through this very creepy sounding level, because I'll be honest, this is honestly the creepiest level the creepiest tune in the game. It just sounds so haunting and ominous. I don't like it. Alright, so DD breaks the blocks and basically allows us to go forward. And he just kind of stares at us. Kind of creepy. Alright. Now, there's a reason I got rid of electricity and got Cutter, because we're going to need this to get the next shard. And I'm going to double up because Crescent Moon of Doom doesn't love that. Alright, so basically I have to fall through these holes, and some of them will lead to hidden treasures. So we have to pay attention to what hole leads where, because one of them leads to the next crystal shard. Excuse me. No. Excuse me. I have to go back and get a shard now because Sir Pokes a lot here decides to be a jerk. This is why I don't like this level. Love the music, hate the level. Like, it's a good level. I mean, good, I don't even know. Basically, I'm just frustrated that I got my power taken away from me so prematurely. But luckily we can get it back. So it's no big issue. Kinda wish I'd kept that Maxim tomato up there now. But at least I can do that. Makes myself feel a little better. Okay, so up this green hole, I think. That leads to a 1-up. One of them leads to the next shard, which is 67 if my memory recalls correctly. So down the blue. Find some stars, some food. Aha, there it is. Crystal shard number 67. Swim through the second pool, all the way to the left. Alright, and the cutter is what we're keeping for the last shard of the level. So, up we go. Alright. Now we run through here, and Adeline's here waiting for us to give us power. Pure power. Now, the reason we have cutter, Crystal Shard 68. Use Cutter to get to it. And now we just leave the level. Because we got everything we need. I think this is the end. Oh no, this is the end. We ride a giant star elevator. Alright. And honestly, I'm not even mad. I will take that. Alright. Now it's time for the penultimate stage of this game. Now, there's only one major hidden shard here, and we're gonna get the abilities necessary for it, but I'm not gonna worry too much about it because getting the powers we need, it's pretty cut and dry. So this level is essentially an enemy gauntlet. You have to destroy all the enemies in a room, which count as a boss for some reason. Alright, there we go. Trust me, we're gonna need this later. And it's kind of a fun ability. Just have to kind of learn how to finesse it. Crystal Shard 69, Nice. Defeat the first enemy gauntlet. And now we just kind of make our way up. I like this tune too. Like, it's very much a cool, kind of jazzy sounding tune. Alright, more enemies to deal with. Bow and arrow them. How Kirby is able to make himself a bow and then shoot fire from said bow is beyond me. But we're gonna work with it. And that's what we do. Or we could just do that. The only reason I'm keeping this ability is because it is a requirement. Alright. Then the flame it leaves behind does do some decent damage, so it's like, it's worth keeping for a bit. Okay, Crystal Shard number 70 is actually in this room. At least I thought it was. Okay. But I think we have to kill the enemies first before we can actually get to it. Because it requires burn and needle. Yes. Crystal Shard number 70. Burn needle the third gauntlet room. Alright, now we can get rid of this. You were useful, but now you leave. Okay. We don't really need that power, so we're just gonna leave it. So we're just gonna keep going on our merry way. Alright. There we go. Now we're gonna have some fun. Also, this is another thing I love about the lightsaber in this game. It just decimates anything that's behind it. Well, to an extent. It doesn't always work. But it makes up for it with just being a Star Wars reference. Alright, on to the next room. This is literally just a gauntlet at this point. You just gotta go through all the enemies and just deal with it. For a final stage, it does feel kind of... I guess. Like, I feel like you could have done a little more with the final stage, but I mean, I guess facing every enemy you've absorbed up to this point is an okay way to go. Especially because some of them, like these birds, try to do dive bombing tricks. Crystal Shard number 71. Fourth gauntlet room, collected. Yes, I know we're dying. Did I seriously just die from that? Did that just happen? Yeah, that just happened. Holy what? Oh, that's ominous. Anyways, we make it up these stairs and we're done with the level. Yeah, we're literally at the end-ish. Got a good card. All right, folks. Time to fight one of my favorite bosses in this game. One of them. Meet Miracle Matter, aka a demonic D20. Now, Miracle Matter is unique. The only way you can damage him, or it, technically, is to hit the corresponding element when it's in play. That's the only way you can damage it. You can't damage it any other way. So, for example, with Cutter, you can only hit it with Cutter-based objects. So, every phase, you have to collect the object of interest in order to damage it. In this case, ice. So, ice away. And now, spike. And don't worry, the attacks do repeat, so you will have multiple chances to get said things. Alright, so now we just gotta focus on the electricity. This one's honestly the hardest one for me to deal with, because you have to angle it just right so you're not getting hit by the electric sparks as they fly through. Or that happens because you can somehow combine them. And this, you wouldn't believe it, is actually the bomb ability. Yeah, this is bomb. How bubbles correlate to bombs is beyond me, but there you go, folks. And yeah, you have to be quick about grabbing these powers, because if not, you are going to be in for a hard time trying to collect all these things, because it goes by quickly. Now then, let's try to get the bubbles again. We only have 2 health, so we gotta make this count. It's already taken 1 hit. Each phase needs a minimum of 3 hits. Shoot. Alright. Each phase requires at least 3 hits to conquer, so keep that in mind when going after each phase. Count how many you've gotten off so far, and then you'll know more or less what you have to do. In this case, I think we need 2 more for the electricity ball. Close. Yeah, one more and that'll be it for electricity. Fires just looks cool. It looks like a big old eyeball that spews flames of death. Now, the other thing I love about this fight, it's the music. The music is so good. Just, I love this tune. In fact, I'm gonna go quiet for a second. Listen to this. Is that not freaking badass? Seriously, freaking awesome too. All right, now we just wait for it, and boom! With 1 health to spare. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the final shard. Crystal Shard number 72. Defeat Miracle Matter. Adorable little shit. Yeah, we're not done yet, because once you collect all the shards, you get the true ending to this game, where the energy of the shards actually hits the princess of this fairy land and releases the dark matter imprisoned within her. Because, yeah, that happens. If you don't have all the shards, the ending shows her looking evilly at Ribbon. Now, we are in Darkstar. This is the final level of the game. It's not really a level, it's just a prelude to the final boss. It also gives us our exclusive power. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you 0 squared, or O2, with Ribbon and the Crystal Gun. This is the other reason why we needed all the shards. We need this weapon in order to defeat O2, which is honestly one of the freakiest bosses in Kirby history. For context, when you defeated Zero in, I believe it was Kirby's Dream Land 3, one with all the friends, a red eye popped out of the socket of the white dark matter. That eye would then become damaged and then become O2. This winged abomination that has this like weird green cactus thing growing out of it. And our job now is to use the gun to destroy it. And yes, that green stuff that's flying out of him is blood. Green blood. And there's red blood whenever you shoot the eyeball, so yeah, creepy, isn't it? Hell of a way to end a Kirby game. Though, I'm gonna be honest, and some of you might agree, some of you might disagree. Every Kirby game that does this, like, Kirby games are cute as hell, but they always manage to have this, like, eldritch horror type final boss. Like, you have O2, you have the Void in frickin' Star Allies, you have the final boss from the latest game, which I'm not going to spoil for those that haven't played it. Eldritch shit is in Kirby games. I love it, and it's, like, weird that it happens so often. So yeah, just, it's a weird pattern I've noticed. Anyways, this fight's pretty simple. Just dodge his exploding tear bombs and shoot away. Once you shoot the eye enough, you hit the halo till it breaks, hit him in the head, and then shoot the cactus thing. That's pretty much it. And as you can see, we're nearly done with it, so let's just get this over with, shall we? The other thing I love about this fight, apart from O2's design, the music. In fact, I'm not going to say anything for the rest of the fight. Just to let you enjoy this. And of course it ends on the goofiest of notes because it's Kirby. Well, my friends, ladies and gentlemen, that was Kirby 64, the Crystal Shards. How does it hold up? Surprisingly well. Even today, this game still manages to be fun, enjoyable, cute, and even with its simplicity, it manages to be a unique Kirby game. This game did something that not other Kirby games have done since in the combining of abilities, and I feel like that's a wasted opportunity nowadays. They should be doing that more often. Imagine the possibilities with some of the powers that Kirby has now! So yeah, this game has a very special place in my heart, and I am so thankful that I got to share it with you guys and show you 100% how much I love this game. So, with that said, thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. If you enjoyed this, please leave a like and a comment in the boxes below, letting me know your favorite moments from this series. Be they good, be they bad, or be they just plain wacky. Also be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, to make sure all notifications are turned on. That way you know when I am venturing forth on a new adventure. Also share this video around. Your continued viewership and support is greatly appreciated. Of course, a very special thanks to Tier 2 and Tier 3 subs on Patreon who make this possible. Those being Five-Way Dragon, Cinemageddon Reviews, The American Meerkat, Aaron Lena, Grimmy Leon, Hitsuno Codadento, Honor Higgins, iShipit88, Barbo6, Jesse Alvarez, Mighty Chlorophite, Naki Ogi, with Ryan Dotson, Sonic Destroyer 12, Sonic Star 21, Boss Maker, Dorian Jean, BTS Fan 0613, Evil 1414, Kylie Child, Michaela Donnelly, Panda 475, Princess Funnybone, Ruby the Wolf, Silver Fox MC, and Timid Recluse. If you'd like to support the Patreon family, as well as get videos 24 hours in advance, exclusive Let's Plays, and a chance to choose a Let's Play for this channel, check the link in the description below to our Patreon. With all that said, this has been Kyzer, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye!